Sorry, my dear students and viewers, it's a disturbance because of the net problem. So let us begin again. Now look at the whiteboard to understand the difference between on and onto. The man sat on the peak. এর অর্থ পাহাড়ের চূড়ায় লোকটি বসে আছে। কেমন? তো ধরে নাও this is the mountain and this is the peak. এখানে বসে আছে পিকে। So on, the man is on the peak. Okay, but if I say the boy is climbing onto the peak, there is a motion, there is a movement. A boy is trying to move. সে ওঠার চেষ্টা করছে কোথায়? পিকে। So onto. So when there is a movement from one level to another level, অর্থাৎ একটি লেভেল থেকে আরেকটি লেভেলের উপরে যখন সে মুভ করছে কোনো কিছু, তখন হবে onto। আর যখন সারফেসের উপর ফিক্সড বুঝাবে তখন হবে on. So on and onto are different. In the same way, some students asked me to explain the difference between in and into. The boy is in the pond. It means that the boy is inside the pond. Okay? But into means movement, motion. Another boy jumped into the pond. Now into. ছেলেটি লাফ দিয়ে পুকুরের মধ্যে পড়ছে। সো গতিশীল অবস্থায় যদি প্রবেশ করা বোঝায়, ঢোকা বোঝায়, পড়া বোঝায় কোনো কিছুর মধ্যে, তখন হবে ইনটু। আর কোনো কিছুর মধ্যে ইনসাইডে, কোনো এজের মাঝে, এনক্লোজারের মধ্যে যদি স্থিত বোঝায় তখন হবে ইন। সো ইন অ্যান্ড ইনটু আর ডিফারেন্ট। ওকে? I have still some minutes, I think, and I want to show you the difference between the prepositions of place and the prepositions of time. And please follow me. Suppose I want to give the clear conception of place and time. This is the place and here I want to mean time. At first in, then on, and at last at. In is used in case of time, the biggest places like continent, Mahadesh, countries, cities, neighborhood, So think all these are the biggest continent, Mahadesh, in African continent, subcontinent, in Indian subcontinent, countries in Bangladesh, in India, in Pakistan, cities in Dhaka, in London, in Washington, neighborhood in Manhattan, in Chinatown. All these are the biggest spacious places or locations. On is used to mean the smaller. As for example, if I say place, in this case also bigger, and this is more specific. At very specific. In is used to mean something bigger, on is used to mean something more specific, smaller, and at is used to mean very specific. Okay, now sorry, now centuries, years, decades, months, season. So all these are longer periods, centuries, years, decades, months, season, and so on. Okay, so in case of place mean the biggest or most spacious locations and places, and in case of time it also means the longest time. On Sunday, on 10th July. So look, here one is used because Sunday, July, all these are the smaller than centuries, years, decades. So these are the longest, but these are the longer. Okay, in the same way we can use on some surface, on the bank, on the coast, on the table. So think, these places, bank, coast, table, all these are the smaller than continent, countries, cities, neighborhood. Do you understand the difference? And again at 5 p.m. So this is the most specific and smallest. At night, smallest and the most specific. The same way at the corner. At the corner is very specific and the smallest. On at 32 Dhanmondi. So this is very specific Now you can compare and contrast both the uses of prepositions before place and before time regarding this most important in, on, at. In is used for the biggest, on is used before something bigger, and at is used on something that is most specific and the smallest. Okay, my dear students, I want to close this topic today, but I need to give you some exercise. In the next class, I want to begin with another topic, and most likely I want to discuss the use of modifier from my next class. And on that very class, I want to also give you some exercise, some homework on the practice of the use of prepositions, and you can understand then your ability or your development on preposition. My dear students, I thank you to join this class, and I also suggest you to comment into your commentary box, but your comment must be constructive, encouraging, and I must follow your comment from your commentary box. My dear students, I wish you all the best. See you next.